So apparently Norway has nominated Black Lives Matter for the Nobel Peace Prize. It's all over the news, and I want to clarify one thing. No, Norway has not nominated Black Lives Matter for the Nobel Peace Prize. One Norwegian politician, I think his name is Eide. He's a member of the parliament and also a member of the Socialist Left party in Norway. He has nominated the organization Black Lives Matter for the Nobel Peace Prize. Now, it's always risky and a little bit dangerous to talk about these issues, so I want to clarify one thing. I want to clarify, and it shouldn't be necessary to say it, I do not like racism. I actually despise racism. And if you look back at world history, you will, it's easy to see that racism is a bad thing. Now, peace, what is peace? Because this is a peace prize, right? And this guy, Eide, hold on, I made a note actually, and Eide, he seems to believe that the organization Black Lives Matter deserves a peace prize, the most important peace prize there is actually. So for me, peace is about coming together, having a conversation, solving problems together. It's about finding common ground. It's about mutual understanding. It's about accepting differences. It is about things like, free speech. If you don't have free speech, you can't have peace or democracy, by the way. So, to me, peace is, peace is actually a state of mind, I would say. It's a state of mind where you want to find solutions. You want the opposite of conflict, right? So I want to ask you, do you think that the Black Lives Matter movement was about finding common ground? Was it about coming together, solving problems together? Was it about focusing on how we can solve problems in a peaceful manner? Or was it about segregation? Was it about highlighting differences between, I don't even like to use the word actually, races? Because to me it's a bit of a mystery. This, I don't understand. It's so strange. Black Lives Matter. Well, you can't disagree with that. Well, of course. But then, why this destruction? Why the burning of cities for months on end? Now, you could say, well, that was not Black Lives Matter, that was just, a mob of angry people. But I'm not so sure about that, I mean, if you look at the manifest that the Black Lives Matter organization has written, And I'm tired of. I'm so sick and tired of this. Let's just call it for what it is. It's Marxism, And if you can't see that, then you don't know anything about Marxism or politics or human behavior, world history. So, as I said, I despise racism. And if you look back at world history, you will see that racial segregation, or I would actually say any form of segregation between groups of people, tends to get very ugly. Now, I don't really have to say it more, because if you go to that manifest that Black Lives Matter now nominated for the Peace Prize, if you go to that and read that, it is not about unity. It is not about coming together across, cultural differences and all that. It is about segregation. It is about anything but peace. It is highly problematic when politicians start supporting fringe movements, and I use that word because this is an organization that wants a total redo of our civilization. They want to turn everything upside down, or tear everything apart and rebuild it into a Marxist paradise. That's been tried before, and it didn't go well, And when you add racial segregation to that, well, you have a recipe for disaster. But yeah, so I think it's quite extraordinary to nominate an organization like that for the Peace Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize. It's no wonder that people are talking about this, and they are, raising their eyebrows a little bit about this, all over the world. So, yeah. What can you say? I guess this guy, Petter Eide, has a very old-fashioned view of the world. A view of the world where the white man is evil and capitalism is all bad, and how it goes. So, and if you truly believe those things, I guess Black Lives Matter, the organization, makes sense. I guess so. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments.